Hey guys, hope everybody's having a great day out there. And I know on my channel here before I have shared stories about social media things that I have seen and things about the handicap and special needs community that have upset me, and I've shared stories and wanted your guys' input and opinions on it, because I think unfortunately it's not people thinking that we need special accommodations or feel pity for us kind of things, but it seems like these things are happening more and more, and people don't understand that people with special needs need sometimes a little bit more space, a little bit more time, and a little bit more understanding of sometimes what's being asked. So I went and saw this news story, and it was like something I totally had to go and share with you guys. It was a girl, I believe she's 18 or 19, I'll put the clip in just a minute, and she's had brain cancer, and she actually was on her flight way home from St. Jude. She had just finished up, I believe either getting checked or she's in remission from cancer. The airport security basically made her, she somehow set off the alarm. She was completely unarmed, so it was like one of those fluke kind of things. She's paralyzed, she's deaf on one side, she's blind on one side. She's had brain cancer before, she's very easily confused. So basically the TSA workers at the airport, since she set off the alarm, made the mom stay back and made her just go through by herself. And she was extremely confused and didn't get what they were asking her by trying to do a pat down. The mom was trying to explain everything to these workers that were very uneducated about what this girl had been through, what traumatic brain injury is all about, how people get startled, just no sensitivity whatsoever to the matter and to helping her out and holding her mom back. So it was just, it really broke my heart to see this story. And they basically slammed her face to the ground, and she was all bloody and bruised. And it really upset me, because it was like, when we go to the airport, yes, you have to say you have special accommodations, and I do call the airline ahead of time to tell them, I'm bringing my handicapped daughter on the airline, and I'd like to know if she's bringing her wheelchair, and we do have to check things and like that. But, I don't go to the security people ahead of time. I tell them my daughter has special needs and her mobility issues and everything else, and I'm her mother and I have to be right there by her. And, I always read comments on stories like this beneath to see what's going on, because it's like so many people are divided, because I'm not putting excuses out there, but it seems like if you're not walking in the shoes of the parent or a special needs parent yourself, it doesn't seem like some people out there get. They're like, oh, you're making up excuses for this girl, and she should have known what a security checkpoint was, and she shouldn't have tried to run away. And from a mom of a special needs daughter that does have a brain injury herself, sometimes the simplest things you can ask are a huge task for them to understand and get the concept of, and it's not a matter of they're ignoring you or don't want to do it. I mean, I still have major safety issues with Sasha, whether she's running off, we call it darting, she doesn't listen. I mean, there's a lot of safety concerns, and I think we'll be going through this for the rest of our life. It's just one of those things that is attached to Sasha, and I think she's going to get older, and it might get worse, might get better, I don't know. But I found this story so disturbing on so many levels. And we go through airport security, and I have only had one issue before when we went on our Make-A-Wish trip last year, and they actually went and said to me, she needs to get out of the wheelchair so we can go and pat it down. And I tried to explain to them that she could not get out of the wheelchair, and she was in the wheelchair for a reason, and she does have some mobility, but she has tons of anxiety, tons of sensory issues, all that. So I was like, she's sitting in the chair for a reason. Well, I guess we can wand it and she can sit there. So they have to get some more trained TSA workers at security checkpoint to have more accommodating understanding to people who are handicapped and special needs, because I don't think things like this are appropriate and they should go on. So I wanted to share this story with you guys, and thanks for watching. And tell me your view below. Like, do you think it was wrong? Do you think it was a good idea? I found people were very divided on this, and I think these airport security workers were completely out of line.
After treatment at St. Jude winds up bloodied on the ground at Memphis International Airport.
Tonight, Hannah Cohen and her mother are suing the airport and the TSA after the girl with brain injuries got in a security checkpoint scuffle. WREG's Wayne Carter is live at the airport. Now, Wayne uncovered this story that you will see only on WREG tonight. Wayne.
Yeah, Claudia, the incident happened at this security checkpoint. This teenager with a tumor on her brainstem, clearly confused, and winds up in a scuffle with airport police. We want to warn you, the very next image you see will be pretty disturbing. Bloodied and bruised, Hannah Cohen is led from Memphis International Airport in handcuffs.
And they grabbed her from both sides, and it freaked her out.
The 19-year-old headed home to Chattanooga after treatment for a brain tumor at St. Jude. It's a trip they've made for 17 years, but this time an unarmed Hannah set off the metal detector at a security checkpoint.
They wanted to do further scanning, and she was very reluctant. She didn't understand what they were about to do.
Her mother, Shirley, told us she tried to tell TSA agents her daughter's deaf, blind in one eye, paralyzed, and easily confused, but says she was kept a distance away by police.
She's trying to get away from them, but the next instant, they had her, one of them had her down on the ground and hit her head on the floor. And I looked, and there's blood everywhere.
Hannah was arrested, booked, and on the night she should have been celebrating the end of her treatment, she was locked up in Jail East.
Here we were with no way to go, not even a toothbrush, because our bank had already gone to Chattanooga.
Authorities later threw out the charges, but the family filed a lawsuit against the Memphis airport, airport police, and TSA. None of them would comment citing the suit, but TSA did say that passengers can call ahead of time to learn more about the screening process for their particular needs or medical situation. Shirley Cohen says after all the help here, she can't believe it ended like this.
Yeah, she's 19, but she'll always be my baby. I mean, we've been through so much.
The lawsuit was filed in court today. In it, the family's asking for $100,000.